All right. So we're crossing Valley Road. And we're on Street Road. Which now sounds odd that I don't live here, that Street Road. And we're gonna cross this creek.
In 1/4 mile, turn right. Turn right onto Neshaminy Avenue and then in 200 feet, turn right.
Alright, so we're gonna turn right in here where I used to live. So this is the entrance to our neighborhood. This is called the Valley. That used to be, they filled all that in with dirt. That used to go down. The lady that lives here was Mrs. Edwards. And Miss Edwards, she died at like 101 just a couple years ago. This used to be a carpet place, remnant place. And that's where I cut my eye. This is Donnie Rimmer's house. Donnie and Dale grew up here, and this was their parents' house, and then Dale went and started a big business. And we used to play poker underneath that deck. And this is the top road, so it's like a tic-tac-toe board. So there's 3 roads this way and 3 roads this way. A lot of these houses are new. That wasn't here. That was not here. That wasn't here. This used to be the field. Right here. This house was not here. That wasn't there. This used to be our ball field right here. The guy who built that house right there, that house got built, and then the guy died right when he finished it. And he had lived in that 2-car garage the whole time. But this used to be our ball field. We would play football here. This was our football field. This was our baseball field. This is our friend Sam Culp's house right here. I don't see anybody there. And then this, I'm gonna go down to my house. So when we drove down here, we lived at the bottom of the hill. So we used to go sledding down this hill. And where that car's backing in used to be the Thompsons. But when you come down to the bottom of this hill, now there's a house there. That used to be the woods. We owned that woods. Where that house is now, that used to be the woods. This used to be a guy named Mr. Murphy's house right there. And then that's our driveway. And those are the hedges that we grew. None of this was here. None of these homes were here. And there's somebody coming. But this was the Thompsons' house right here. That was Mr. Murphy's. That was Russ Graber's house over there. But we used to have right here. So this is our old house. And you can see way back there is the garage that I used to build cars. So if you look at the video of my 57 Chevy is right next to that garage. My Corvette's in front of the garage. This driveway is way overgrown now, but it used to have 2 white stanchions, one on either side. And it had a big gate. And yeah, that's our old house right there. My bedroom was right to the left. That where the light's on is my old bedroom. And this was woods right here. This house wasn't here. This was all woods. And there's a creek. If you look in the back where that barn is, there's a creek back there behind. And this is Phil and Barb's house. And the garage door's open. So I'm gonna pull in and say hey with their stolen I-95 sign. So that's Barb and Phil's house. And yes, it's raining more now. Just went in and said hi. And so then we would come down here, and all along the back is a creek. These houses are new. Some of these are. These were never over on this side. And then at this corner we used to go, actually you can't even see it now, but the creek runs underneath the bridge there, and there's a motorcycle trail. And that leads actually to right where I'm staying in the hotel now, which is kind of funny because that used to be a farmer's field where we used to go to drive-in movies and steal pumpkins. So, but this is the neighborhood. So this is our neighborhood. A lot of the houses look pretty similar. It's actually bigger than I remember. Except all the trees are just growing crazy. And then this went all the way to the end here. So I said this is the middle road. So there's the lower road we lived on, the middle road, and then the upper road. And they all dead end right down here. And that looks like Bob Roth's house down there. I don't know if he's still there. This is Jimmy DeVito's house. And that's Jimmy's mom's house. That's where Jimmy grew up, and then I guess he built a house right there. And then this is the top road. So it's a right nice little neat neighborhood. That was George's house, one of my best friends when I was little. And let me stop here and see if Sammy's here. So this is Sam, grew up in our neighborhood as well, or if his mom's here.